On Thursday morning, Mayor Brandon Johnson visited the White House to give an alarm in Chicago's immigrant crisis and to ask for additional federal financing. Mayor Ronnie Reese, Mayor Biden Chief of General Staff Jeff Zients and other officials with the Ministry of Internal Security to discuss need for additional federal relaxation. Authorities initially announced that Biden was at the meeting, but later the president did not actually participate. Biden management officials did not promise nothing in response to Johnson's request for additional $5 billion for immigrants. But these were very productive and positive conversations. He's trying to push a package. But Illinois leaders said that much more needed. I told the federal government to do more from the first day, Johnson said at a press conference on Wednesday. Look, Chicago goes in. This is not a fair distribution of how government should cooperate. We are a model example for the rest of world. And we will take this message to D.C. In addition to immigration support, Reese asked more resources to help the victims of armed violence from Mayor Biden administrative officials. Johnson's trip called on Denver, Houston, Los Angeles, New York mayors and the president to meet with them to provide more funds for the rapidly growing immigrant population. For months, Johnson showed a united front with leader of Democratic Party, while he tried to translate urgency White House in White House relation to immigrants. This was a sensitive dance from time to time. Especially Chicago 2024 Democratic National Convention was chosen as the place of Democratic National Convention. This summer, Johnson warned federal officials that Chicago could not continue the speed of newcomers without further financing. But their deputies received a more critical tone because Biden could not address the human crisis. The president, who wanted to be re-elected next year, received some of the sharpest parties in immigration because the scores of immigrants were fighting in Democratic cities without business permits. In Chicago, he took part in the form of more than 3,300 immigrants who were sleeping on the floors of police stations and airports. Johnson promised to go out in winter and put them in heated main camps. But the cold start until week was worried that many defenders were exhausted. On Thursday, Reese, Johnson's U.S. Representatives Hakeem Jeffries Democratic House Minority Leader Democratic Deputy Leader Jim Clyburn Illinois Congress a group of senators such as Illinois Durbin Tammy Duckort said. Although Johnson an Illinois Congress member officially requested $5 billion more immigrants for help from Washington than Washington, some home members such as his spokesman Delia Ramirez are looking for $10 billion. In the meantime, group of aldermen organized municipal council meeting at unsuccessful question to add question the primary ballots asking local voters. The question will not be binding.